hold this up in there, like that. And I want the middle of the hole. I'm just gonna use an ice pick, and you can use a scratch. I'll try to get the very center, because then I can use that hole. In fact, just use the edge. I don't have to kind of hold this in the middle. I can use this edge. I could figure out about where it goes, and then push it in. Okay, that looks good. Now what I'm gonna do is I have some screws, but I'm gonna pre-drill these holes out first with a smaller drill bit. Now some people don't do that. They laugh and say, ah, that's fine. Well, sometimes the screw wants to kind of wag one way or the other, depending if you're on a hard edge or on a knot or something like that, or maybe it doesn't go in all the way. I like to get right in the middle, and so that's why I use a drill bit. So I'm going to get my drill set up and do that next. Here's the size screw I got, and here's the drill bit for that. The drill bit's a lot smaller than that. I don't need it, I don't want it the same size, and I can have it slightly smaller. Basically, I want to get a pilot hole drilled in there. Okay. That's it. That hole should be big enough for me to put these in now. Okay. Let's just do this. Let's do this puppy. There. We'll see. I might have almost made it too deep. I think I'm all right. I could run this in with a drill, but you know, I can do it this way too. Now see, it's in just a hair too far there. Darn it. That's all right. Maybe I did that for a reason. Let's check this top one out. These are old screws for an old strike plate, but they're gonna work. That one feels flush. This is just a hair low on the left-hand side. How are we gonna fix that? I'll show you. We gotta first take this out though. This is just my cardboard from my whisk. I'm gonna cut off a strip of cardboard. I can take that and I can fold it. Depending how deep it is. I think it's only like 2. See, so if it was more, I could keep folding this, then I could hold it up there. I think it's only 2. I like those snips. Now, let's see what we got here. See now, I have to take my gloves off, I think. I can hold that in there. I need to depress that just a little bit. Got some pliers. I can just get this a nice tight bit there, like that. Sorry for the sniffling. Okay, now I can hold that in there like that. See, I want it small enough so I can still get into the screw. That's the hair too long. I'll snip that off just a bit. Now, if this didn't hold in there, like say if I needed it off the top, I could put a little spit on it and hold it. In this case, I can just hold that like that. Put that back in there like that. Okay. Looks like I'm just a hair high, but when I tighten it down, it should be fine. But I gotta keep it pushed over all the way. Like that. That there. Snug as a bug in a rug. Oh yeah. Nobody knows the difference there, see? This one was flush already, remember? Now, the moment of truth. We gotta close this door and throw the latch. And I'm not gonna turn on the camera, because I know you want to see if I did it right. And so do I. Ooh, moment of truth. Here we go. See that? See how far that needs to go in? In fact, I may have to even make it deeper into the pocket. Look at that. It's in. And it's not touching anything. But see, when I do it, it's hitting right there. And so, if I look at that, I can now open that and see that it was right. Ooh, it's close. Right there. And just a hair. See, if I don't do anything, watch, I can push it right back in. But if you go just far enough, click, I can't push it in. So it was hitting just about there. See? I can tell it's not clicking. So what does that tell me? It tells me this pocket's got to go just a hair deeper. Okay. I dug it out further, and I didn't have to take the strike plate off. I was just in there, a little bit at a time. And then I can walk it in the back this way, flip it upside down, go up that way, go from the top down, inside, and just keep digging out a little bit if you can. If it looks like you're hitting the 2x4 and the 2x4 is really super hard, you can take your paddle bit and just drill that in a little bit deeper, you know, or drill bits at this point since we didn't use the paddle bit. Okay, now, do you hear it click? It's clicking, and so I know it's holding all the way now. Now see, if I have my hand off of that, I know I'm in the pocket, and I've got a little bit of slop either way, so I know I'm pretty much in the center. I push that, I'm still actually in the center, because when I do this, it's not rubbing. If you feel it rub, don't make the assumption you're hitting the left edge. Don't make the assumption you're hitting the left edge or the right edge. First look at it, line it up. You might be hitting just the bottom barely or just the top barely, and now all of a sudden you're doing the sides, or you do the bottom really far, it looks kind of awful, and then you find out it's the edge. You know what I mean? So just be careful with that. Oh, that's good. Another job well done. Hey, one last thing. Your job is never done until you clean up. So do a good job. Well, that's all I got for this time. But I'll be back with more videos.